boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. As you know, The Scoop is for your entertainment and your education only. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm an author. I write books. My books can be found on Amazon.com. You can get the audiobook, paperback book, or the ebook of any of those books. Just type in, search Mickey D, DEE, and you will see several books on the marijuana sector. I believe I've written more books on marijuana and cannabis than any other author in the country. You can fact check that. I don't know that to be the case. Anyone else has more than two or three or four out there. I have plenty more. But with that said, my friends, over the past 24 hours, the Scoop has had a pretty nice milestone here. We've passed the 1,000 subscriber milestone. And in this business, uh, people say that's pretty good. So we're on our way. And I want to show some gratitude because it's important. And I'm very grateful to those first 1,000 subscribers. You've made a difference. You've made an impact on my life. I just want to thank you for understanding the show. Oftentimes, I make so many mistakes because I don't re do takes and do five and six, and the lighting and all these other things are kind of upside down. And you guys seem to understand it, and you've shown so much kindness toward the Scoop. Your comments, your likes, your shares, all that stuff keeps me going. The stories, I was able to get a little nippet, a little bite, and I was able to, with that bite, I was able to pay off my second mortgage on my house. I was able to get some new tires for my car. I was able to take that vacation. So many different stories of what people were able to do. And that keeps me really, really going. I appreciate it. You guys have really set the foundation for years to come on the Scoop. We have to be here for a very, very long time. Now, my goal and my promise to you is the same as it's been. What I want to do is I want to get you in these investments as early as possible, because that's the time when the the investment can be very fruitful, such as us getting into Aurora at under 50 cents, Canopy at under $3, uh, all these different companies, CV Sciences at under a quarter. You're understanding the lingo, the baby knockouts, all that different stuff. You're catching on to it and you're understanding it, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So, as you know, we're going to be growing. Like I said, we're 1,000 now, but that 1,000 is going to turn into five. It's going to turn into 50. It's going to turn into 100,000 because of you. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart with that. With that, and there's not a lot I can do, but I do want to pass one thing on to you. Uh, I was at a conference here recently, and they were talking about growing marijuana and cannabis in different areas. They were talking about, in particular, Europe versus its neighbor Africa. And we could debate whether it's more convenient or easier to grow cannabis in Africa or it is in Europe. Well, they're coming to a consensus and a conclusion here that in Africa, something we already know, that in Africa, it's much easier to grow cannabis than it is in Europe. Now, with that said, I have requested and received authorization from Amazon.com to release 100 of my ebooks for my subscribers. Now, I can't say, give the subscribers the African marijuana gold mine because they're subscribers to the Scoop. No, it's a first come, first serve thing. And the African marijuana gold mine, Rich Mineral Soil meets Wall Street, has been out there for a minute. And we've been on top of this trend now toward Africa by Canopy, Aurora, Supreme, all these different companies, Freedom Leaf, all these different companies now that are going into Africa doing what we've known about for a long time. Tell you how it's going to start. It's going to start tonight. Tonight, Amazon will be releasing 100 of these books starting at 12 o'clock midnight, so it's officially Tuesday. And first come, first serve. So I want you to get in there and get your copy of The African Marijuana Goldmine. John Nigerian, who was one of the speakers there at CNBC, John Nigerian said they're even growing cannabis now in the Congo. And they're doing a fine job. They're that kind of deal. And several of the other speakers at this conference, it was the Money Show. And there is a playlist series. Please go to the Money Show and watch some of those shows, especially the last show with the stocks on there. That's very important because I have some insight as to what's coming up and what's actually out there now, kind of developing a consensus as to what's going on right now. But once again, my goal to you is to get you in as early as possible. I want to thank all of you 1,000 subscribers. You are the lifeblood of the Scoop. Like I said, your comments, your likes, your shares, you subscribing, telling other people to subscribe, you telling your friends on Facebook and all that to subscribe, that has gotten us to where we are right now, my friends. We hope to go a lot further, like I said, and we hope to really break this thing open, with 1,000 turning into 5,000, turning into 100,000. Why not? But with that said, once again, I want to thank you. And from the bottom of my heart, it is you guys that have made this happen. And if you've purchased books prior, other books, you like the paperback books, I want to thank you very, very much. In addition, if you're a new subscriber in the last, I would say, month or so, we're boots on the ground. We go out to different places. We knock on doors and we find out exactly what's going on with these companies. We talk to CEOs. We talk to CFOs. We talk to the employees. We make sure everything is pretty much copacetic at that particular property or with that company. My friends, that's what we do. We hope to have a course on trading marijuana stocks coming out here soon. We hope to have some t-shirts coming out soon. We're moving forward, my friends. We're moving forward, and I just want to thank you for your support, and it means the world to me, and thank you very, very much. God bless you. God bless your family, and take care, and let's keep the momentum going. Thank you.